It's been a few days since the last recording. Let's go for attempt number 5. Folks and Jellyfish. This is Mambo number 5. Or a la Mambo number 5. So, yeah. Why do I have 0 membucks? That's because I had a failed attempt that ended in floor 3. And I'm not about to bloat the attempts with single-digit floors. Because if I did that, you'd be seeing video, like, so many video files on just how many attempts it took me to clear a single floor. Or a single attempt and such, and I did not want that. Like, ugh. Anywho. Yeah, sure, let's go for bowl floor. What sucks is that I had ink moving speed on the last attempt, and, like, seriously, the moment I have a failed video recording, the one I didn't want to keep, is when I had a chip doubler. And I never get chip doublers that would actually benefit me. It's always just drone chips. So, yeah. Toss the top. Or we can just send them our way to get them flanked. Wow. I want to say those are tilapias in the background. I thought that did not look like it got splat. You hear me? Like, when I hit it, it looked like it just got knocked away. You know what? Homing shots would help. It'll actually make aiming at certain weak points a lot easier. Bam. That's one. Now, I can't exactly make this floor like cake because even though it is one of the easiest floors in the entire game, well, it's more so because of just the entire surface save for these sponges, which are really only there to obfuscate any sort of accelerando top and their pathways. I missed. And they're going up there, back where they started. Or I can do that. Splash damage. Sure. Because the game is really insisting that I just use drone chips, even though I can only equip one at a time. Like, I know Pearl can be useful, but the problem is the way you can make Pearl useful is by hacks. And it's very limiting considering that you have, considering Hackless is just, you can't have any drone, additional drone chips turned on. Ugh. So yeah, when in splat zones, make sure you take care of the drizzling capriosos first. The sooner you take care of them, the better you'll do. Also, that was a new record. Like, I never had that good of a record on that floor. Well, but I guess we're doing disc piece drop. I'm not showing coverage between crosshairs. You want that? You go look for another channel that did a blaster hackless run and see how much they nearly died trying to clear that. You know, with this floor, I don't need a sub-weapon. Besides, my sub-weapon kinda sucks. Like, it's I want to say it's probably one of the worst specials, or one of the worst subs in the entire series. It's meant to be a trapping weapon, most commonly used for, like, for, say, splat zones. Ugh. But the problem is, it's kind of predictable and lacking in oomph. Like, maybe it actually has time to shine here. I'd say, of all the weapons all the sub-weapons I did not see, it's the angle shooter in here. Oh, sure. Sure. Hindrance damage, let's go. I know this floor at least, so this floor ain't going to be much of an issue. If you die on an early floor, you will not get a single, you will not get a guaranteed, what's it? You will not get a guaranteed vending machine on the 5th floor. And personally, I don't want to fill all my recordings with single-digit, with dying so early on, because that will just only bloat things. Gosh, move. Okay. There. Ugh. No, you don't. And now we can just basically become the table. You know what? I don't think I used my armor. Yeah. I never popped open that box. Okay. You know what? That sounds really good. I know I'm not getting a lot of chips and such, but considering the other two were just more drone stuff, I kind of want the game to start favoring some actual things for me. Knockback is really good for Hackless. It allows you to get some distance from any sort of foes. And the more distance you have, the more room you have to breathe. It will allow you to basically get yourself away from danger, so you can assess the situation, get yourself healed, and move on forward. Now, I should probably talk about, like, there are a lot of floors that there are only one difficulty variant of. Most floors will come with four difficulty variants. Some only come with three, and I don't know exactly which ones came with two. So, yeah. This floor is just really easy. Like, watch this. I mean, floors like this one, it's usually just golf. No, I'm gonna get my revenge for that unfair loss, because I had 2 ink brush movement up chips in that unfair loss. I'm not about to lose that again. Like, seriously, that was a good chip, that good start, and I wasted it. Oy. I always hate fighting these things. Like, seriously, like, once they get into their little, like, once they start spinning and you're just too late, all you have to do is just run. Yep. And there we go. Ooh. Sure, I can increase my speed. I do know this floor. Splash damage can be really good, but main damage close. I mean, if it's the floor I'm thinking of, I can at least, like, assess my situation just by placing ink mines all over it. Like, oh, baby! You know what that means. Fish! Yep. Time to take advantage of the absolutely sonic speed you have. Because considering the brush, it's all about speed. Ugh. Ugh. Man, it feels so good to have this. Ugh. Oh. Grab that. Nope. I think hindrance damage saved me there because I feel like that normally would have put me in critical. No. So yeah. We're just getting a lot of these floors now. This will probably be the most helpful. Too bad we're going to be saying goodbye to that beautiful blue and purple. It's back to yellow and purple. Just having more ammo is pretty good. So yeah. Ugh. They're always on the run. Oh gosh. Oh. Nice. Sometimes I get a little silent when I need to lock in because the going is getting really tough. So yeah, it's time for the first boss. So I finally uploaded my little update video at the time of this, and looks like it's Parallel Harmony Easy. Parallel Harmony on Easy will give you three armor pieces instead of one, and will give you a team of 1, then a team of 2, and then a team of 4. On hard, it's 2, then 3, then 5. And let's just say a team of 5. That's cheating. Oof. Since it's the easy one and such, I feel I could let loose. I will say this, for Hackless, only take one piece of your armor with you, and then only go for the others if you need to heal. As you can tell, one piece of my armor went away, so let's grab another. So yeah. Nice! I guess you can say we beat the devils out of them. So yeah. You know what? Let's see what's in the vending machine corner. If we have to trade our special, I'm not going to exactly rely on any sort of or sub. Well, I'm not going to rely on doing any sort of like Splat Zones floors. Sure. I kind of want to keep. I want to increase this, but I want this. Because personally, if they stayed at 500 per piece, I would get it, but you know what? Let's increase that. I think that's gonna make our main chip color yellow now. Nope, we're still purple. I mean, it looks blue, but I'd say it's more purple. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay that there. And start pushing. Now you can see that there's already a reticle on the thing. And that didn't take long. That really didn't take long. Get off of me. Ugh. All of you get off of me. Goodness. I thought this was a normal floor. Goodness. Ugh. Hold on. Okay. God, I hate trying to arrive this one because I think they get more dangerous the less tears they have. Ugh. Ugh. I'm saving my I'm saving my special for later. Like, oh gosh. Ugh. They were like really. They were like so close to me. Yeah, no. Sorry, just that, like, you know that I'm just like, I've been getting a lot of bad starts to this. Oh, that's bad, that's bad. Oh, please heal, please heal. Okay, okay. Gosh, I really hate dealing with towering noblementes. Especially when you're not playing a shooter, you're playing a brush. Playing a melee weapon. Ugh, gosh. Gosh, this is just the worst. This floor, this particular layout's the worst. That one almost got me. The problem with that one, that particular freaking tower is that's so darn far away. No, you don't. Nope. I know you're so close to giving me a good old boop. No, you don't. Now you can see how easy to be overwhelmed in this floor, and I haven't had this much bad luck since Splattershot Hackless. Ugh. Yeah. You know what? I'll take this one, even though it's an uneven floor, and I don't like uneven floor for a reason. We're just being dealt a bad hand recently, and now you know why. I didn't want to do this one. This floor is always giving me the worst trouble, and it's home to one of those, I believe it's a spotting at Cordo. I don't know why certain names just come back into my mind. Just remember the musical references for for later. Because there's a lot of music influence in this series. Yep, that's one. And 3. Well, at the very least, that was painless. I'm trying to do as much as I can before I leave the Cali. There's like only a couple weeks now. I don't trust this floor, so we're gonna go for this one. I guess we're going full support then. So, is it another, don't glide, huh? Yeah, I think I can handle that. Oh, gosh. Just get him in my poison ink. No, you don't. Nope, nope. I gotta refill. So, yeah, at least this one is not, oh, you just need to not do the very thing that's gonna help you survive. We're gonna have to play this old school. You can make this a floor with no drone and, well, practically the same thing. Except for the fact that no drone means no step-off song. No, you don't. I need to do that. It's just all about knowing when to run and when you have an opportunity. I didn't even know it reached that far. But, ugh. And there we go. We did it. For once, a challenge floor that I can actually beat. Rush knockback. You know, I'll just take the vending machine. see what's in there. If not, at least it's a free floor. Oh. Give me some of that. This will at least make my brush swings a little bit faster. Also, why can't these show up when I have the shooter weapons? Or blaster? Why is it whenever I have a weapon that can shoot, main firing speed just wants to not exist? Bombarded, constant exposed floor. Sure, let's take that. Because now our secondary color is red. Unless we overtook it with that one. So, oh, it's this one. Yeah, our weapon is now much faster. Like, I don't know how much faster it can get. It's just, it's just that it means that we can now, we can now attack with a lot more, with a lot less cooldown. Like so. At least this floor is one of the more manageably hard ones. Gotta watch for when they swallow their little bombs, because when they swallow their bombs, they're about to fire. Now this floor is made with those things out of the way. So you can't exactly deal with them so easily. Ugh. And the problem is, our weapon, we don't exactly have what you call a sub that can deal with those. Like, usually if you're going to use bombs on this floor, you want to use them in a way as knockback to see if you can knock out those foes. Or if you have a shooter, you can at least hit the bombs that they're firing out. Special gauge up. Onrushing shelterless fortress floor. Either I take the easy floor or the not so easy floor. Chancing it. Most of our colors are like warm colors. We only have like one cool color, and that can transfer back to the warm color. So yeah, it's this floor sadly. And it's hard mode for a reason. At least if you're gonna go in with with setting up a mine or something, you might want to do the strategy of get in, get out. Oh. At least with main range up and homing shots, at least you can also increase your range and aim. It's just find it weird that I get main firing up more often with the melee weapon instead of getting main fire up with the ones that I can just hold the trigger and constantly fire. Oh, nope, 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 nope. That was not exactly what you call a good situation. Yeah, off of me. And I will smack this one until it's gone. Yeah, I was... Oh, no. Okay, that's a disc. Ugh. If you have to kite them away, kite them away. Basically, if you have an opening, take that opening. You want to make sure you can keep your openings so that way when you have an open opportunity, you can just basically bolt it and fight another day. Ugh. Booyah. They just stop bouncing around. As for you, yeah. Well, looks like that worked. Okay. Not on a danger floor. I'll just take the easy floor because I need that after the little bit of hell I went through. So yeah, at least it's double hill floor. Yep. That's how fast we can actually dispatch these things when you get the jump in on them, like so. Ugh. Now, I personally can't wait to do Splatoon Hackless because of how much I was practicing it and getting used to it, and I can't believe that was a new record. Ugh. Ferocious invading droves. I forget what this one was. This is gonna suck. At least we can increase our poisoning. We're about to cross a... we're about to lose and run. Oh, it's this floor. Yeah, the smallest splat zone, but the highest number of enemies, including capriosos coming from the ceiling. Yeah. Basically, now you're seeing the best use of Ink Mine in this mode. Ugh. Explosion knockback is really helping. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Ugh. Now, if you leave your splat zone unattended and unattended and uncaptured for too long, it will go back. It will go back to like your progress will be reset. And yeah, no, you get off. That's ridiculous. The fact that he was on the ledge by a single point. Hey, you're not getting the jump in on me, sir. I almost sacrificed my run just to duel something cool. I am still on the mind of Dualies Hackless. Let's go on to floor 20. Yep, it's pinging Marshall. It's gonna take a while simply because of my lack of range. And of course, it's spin dashing. So, yeah. Now, the one thing I will say, having homing shots really helps for this boss, because it means you will be hitting those weak points a lot faster. Like, it's much easier to hit those weak points. And unfortunately, it's doing the spin dash already. And in hard mode, it can do multiple passes and can leave suction bombs in its wake. Now, when it starts spawning enemies, you want to take that moment to take advantage of your luck drops, because at least with luck drops, you can at least make it so that you can have you can try to get an edge on them by getting some items to appear. Ugh, gosh. Oh, yeah, no. Do not underestimate that. You want to make sure that you do not get hit by those arpeggios. It starts firing these arpeggios. You can encounter them as early as floor 10, or even earlier if you have a danger floor. Then again, I don't think Tier 1 has danger floors. And you want to listen to sound cues, because when an arpeggio gets close to you, you'll start to hear that danger siren get more and more vicious. Fortunately, we are now in its last phase. Unfortunately, it's its most dangerous phase. The smaller it gets, the more vicious it will be. It's like a chihuahua. It's only, though it's only because it's small. Anyway, whoa! Yeah. This, you know, I'm starting to think that they probably designed this boss to make it look like an 8-ball that you can smack the daylights out of. But yeah, booyah! Check this out. Oh. It's not going to get any easier from there. Springing gateway floor, it will give us a main damage chip. But I want to see what I can spend my winnings on. Explosion knockback. And at the risk of not being able to do splat zones the same way. But yes. This will at least make it so that we have a more throwable sub-weapon. But the problem is that it takes longer to blow up. I want to say this is the road again. But I don't want to go to that first floor. It might be a risky and dangerous move. But yep, it's the floor. No, not the floor. Yep, it's the road. It's the divided floors are what I call the road. There's an unequal bit of turf. That is the road. These sides are the sidewalks. And let's just say there are so many there are so many droves of dangerous foes here, and there's like even variations of foes that are going to be so much more dangerous than they let on. And drizzling capriosos. If they're not taking your zones, they are blocking your escape routes. So, yeah. Unfortunately, we're also dealing with these guys. Ugh. I really hate dealing with Caprio. Ugh. Because you don't want to get hit by them. When you get hit by them, it's the worst. Ugh. I have to constantly dance around them. Ugh, yes, I want that. Oh. This is the worst.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
No, 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 wait! Oh, no! Oh! Oh, that was a bad spot to use that. Oh! It's always the road. It is always the freaking road. I'll just pick up the pieces and we'll see you with attempt number 6. One more attempt for the night, and then I'm moving on back to Ratchet & Clank. Greetings, everyone. Actually, I'm not doing a greeting. We should be saying, welcome to attempt number 6. It's a habit. It's hard to kick. Oh well. And quite a start. Seriously, why does this show up with the brush and not with the shooters? Come on, give me this when I want to have a gun that goes brrrr like that. Well, at least we can fire faster, I suppose. Seriously, why is it that main firing speed happens to be with the melee weapon and not with the gun? So yeah, my weapon firing rate is a little bit faster, and all I have to worry about is just sinking the putt, or making the shot. At the very least, like, this is a very easy floor. Didn't mean to do that. You can just stop playing with that ball. Off of my ball. Off. Thank you. Now this is what should happen. I said this is what should happen. Come on. Go in there. Now where was that range like 2 attempts ago? Okay. No. No. Bad. Okay. You know what? I'll also take this too. At least this will make it so that our specials are activate much faster. So, as you can tell, that gauge just filled up a little bit quicker than the last. And let's just say if I took that hit without armor, I would have been in critical stasis, because everything has to hurt, doesn't it? Sometimes just knocking him off the map is just funny. Booyah. It's all drone. Seriously, what is with this game's obsession with making me want to use drone? I'm just gonna take this even though it's not going to amount with much. Like, if I have to take a drone, it's going to be Splat Bomb, because with drone Soundwave, you only get one, and it's kind of not enough. Like, I don't want to harp on drone. Like, the drone can be really darn good when you have hacks on. But in Hackless, it's going to be the one chip you don't want to use, because you really only have one. There's nothing stopping you from using it, and it can help you if you like if you have the right setup. But Hackless, drone's going to be very limited, and that's because most of the drone stuff is reserved for just hacks. Ugh. And the problem with having very limited range weapons is when those limited range weapons come at a cost of being able to hit the turbine tower. Something that's going to be very prevalent when it comes to dualies Hackless when those failed attempts go up. Ugh. I kind of just needed to get some knockback from that. Ugh. Okay, I can increase my special gauge up, or I can just increase the disc piece probability. Had it not been for that one chip, I probably would have been doing the hue. So yeah, don't jump, huh? You know what? That's not a problem for me. Because you don't really need to. See? No problem. Okay. Let's see what's on the vending machine floor. I don't really like going to the vending machine floor when I barely have any money to spend. But I'm so sick of just getting told to be like, take sound, take this freaking sound. And like, I just want to actually attack. I mean, we can take this. And I'm sure we can take this. This only means that early floor Splat Zone is not going to be fun anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, sure, there's this, but I kind of want this. So now our main ink color is blue. So yeah, now we can do this, and we can move a little bit faster. Ugh. Now, please, go into top form. Ugh. So yeah, like I don't know what is what determines what determines like floor probability. Ah, gosh, I needed that. I was getting pushed back because like you saw how close the camera was. Ugh. Let's go. Okay. Can special drop? I mean, splash damage would be good. But this would be better, but we'll just take this. Now our accent color will be red. Or vice versa. I think it depends on the first chip. No. Off. Oof. Ah, nuts. Let's get some HP back. Oh, that was stressful. Okay. Seriously, why does this come up with the brush and not with the guns? That's going to baffle me to the end of time. Like, I use the guns. Oh, that chip, like, rarely shows up. But I use the brush. Oh, guess what? It's like in every run that I've had it in. I just want to see my frontlines weapon just turn into something that just mows down the competition. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Ugh. Me forgetting that I can just do that. Ugh. I can't believe I completely forgot how to brush. There we go. Get off of my floor. Nope. Nope. Off. And there we go. Okay, that can actually be pretty good, especially for certain floors. Definitely not going for this. Like, if you can get plenty of these for, I want to say, for portal floors, those things will turn into warheads. And now I have red and orange. Like, seriously, when you have a bunch of splash radius chips, it's just like those portals blowing up will just cover the entire floor. It can even cause chain reactions. Booyah. Ugh. I don't really like this floor simply because of, well, this. When you have a weapon that cannot reach that, particular tower when it's at its lowest, well, it kind of sucks. No, you don't. No, you don't. Booyah. And now for the easy boss. My hands are already hurting. Let's go. Yep, it's time for asynchronous rondo again. Let's go. So yeah, target the weak points. This is a really good boss to fight with homing shots and such. Oh, get away. Yeah, this thing's gonna start speeding up soon. Ugh. Oh, that's bad. Ugh. At the very least, it did not spawn enemies when it was like overheated. Ugh. Now remember that. Oh. Oh. I was so close. Oh. I don't want to set the world on fire. Ow. Not so much of a great comeback now, isn't it? I'll see you for attempt 7.